On the news this morning, South governors to join lawsuit on VAT, request NDDC forensic report to be made public. Lagos demands review of revenue sharing formula. Widow of Joe Blankson speaks following posthumous award 3 years later. Kidnapped expatriate working on Trans-Calabari Road regains freedom. On the foreign scene, social media sites back after outage. I am Ifeemi Andrew. South governors have resolved to join the lawsuit on the VAT before the Supreme Court. The governors made the decision during its meeting held at the River State Government House in Port Harcourt on Monday. Chairman of the forum, Ifeanyi Okowa, read the communique at the end of the meeting.
Unequivocally supports the decision for states to collect value-added tax and resolve to join the suit before the Supreme Court.
He also said the forum has approved the setting up of a regional security outfit.
Bearing in mind that most of the great states have established their state security organs, we approve the regional security architecture, which will be launched very soon.
The forum called on the President and the National Assembly to review some parts of the Petroleum Industry Act for equity and justice.
Council urged the President and the National Assembly to take necessary measures to review some unfair aspects of the recently signed Petroleum Industry Biennial Act to ensure fairness and equity. It urged that the amendment should include a clear definition of host communities and that the trustees should be appointed by state governments.
The forum also called on the federal government to make public the forensic audit report of the NDDC.
Council called upon the President and the federal government to uphold the law establishing the Niger Delta Development Commission by appropriately constituting its board. In addition, it expressed the hope that the federal government would make the forensic audit report public and deal justly and fairly with the report with a view to strengthening the capacity of NDDC to meet its obligation to the people of the region.
Correspondent Emeka Otuka reports that the governors of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Delta, Edo and River States were at the meeting. Cross River State Governor was absent. Lagos State Government has demanded a new revenue sharing formula that reflects on the contributors. Speaking during a 2-day Southwest Zonal public hearing on the review of the revenue allocation formula organized by Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, Governor Sanwo-Olu called for special status for Lagos over what he describes as its huge financial obligations to the nation.
Lagos State will also be using this opportunity to renew our call for our state to be accorded a special status in recognition of a huge financial commitment to infrastructure and provision of basic amenities for the increasing population of its residents, as well as its prominent contribution to the national coffers. This call, therefore, which is being echoed at different fora and at various levels, tiers of government, cannot be overemphasized, especially against the backdrop that the current economic situation in the country, the call for Lagos and other states is not a selfish one. It is in the best interest of our country and the entire nation.
The governor also appealed to all stakeholders to approach the review process with open minds. On its part, RMAFC chairman Elias Mbam enjoined stakeholders to participate actively and effectively as the commission would take all views and recommendations into consideration. In the current sharing arrangement, the federal government, including special funds, is entitled to 52.68%, while state governments get 26.72% and local governments receive 20.6%. The last review was done in 1992. The Nigerian Army 6th Division in Port Harcourt flagged off a joint operation tagged Exercise Stillwater across its 4 states. The official launch of the operation, which took place at the Aoda Garrison Command, is expected to end on December 23. The General Officer commanding 6th Division, Major General Sani Mohammed, in his opening speech, explained the essence of the launch of the exercise.
It is pertinent to note that Exercise Stillwater will be conducted across 6th Division area of responsibility from today, 4th October to 23rd December this year. The exercise will be based on real-time intelligence on the prevailing security threats and dovetail into real operations to checkmate various criminalities as the Yuletide season approaches. This will no doubt go a long way in promoting interagency cooperation between officers and men of the Nigerian Army and other security agencies who have all shown keen interest to participate in this exercise.
He also charged the personnel deployed to work in this special unit to be professional in the conduct of their duties.
I am particularly happy with the level of cooperation you have all exhibited and urge you all and your men to vigorously infuse this laudable team spirit into the exercise. I urge all personnel participating in this exercise carry out their duties professionally in line with the stipulated rules of engagement and the code of conduct which had already been issued to you. I wish you all a successful exercise.
Represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Tammy Danagogo, Governor Nyesom Wike commended the Army and other security agencies for taking proactive steps in curbing insecurity ahead of the festive period.
Exercise Stillwater provides unique opportunities for the officers and men of the Nigerian Army and sister security agencies to checkmate the myriad of security challenges in Nigeria. The strength of any nation is in the ability of its military and security agencies to protect its territorial integrity and internal security. To achieve this significant role, the Nigerian security forces must strive to conduct joint training to provide and promote interagency cooperation.
He also advised the Army to come up with more improved intelligence security strategies in waging war against all forms of criminality in the country. Correspondent Suebiruware reports that the exercise Stillwater is a joint operation drawn with personnel from the Army, the Navy and the Air Force. The exercise was also flagged off in the southwest. The Army also carried out a free medical outreach in Aoda. Some of the beneficiaries spoke to our correspondent.
Nigerian Army, they have done a lot. They have tried for us. For long we have been looking for something like this, but now we have seen it. We say thank you.
They want help old man and a young man and a small picking them so that anyone when is sick, make it their life.
So I want to appreciate them for what they have done for our mothers, our fathers, and the children, the less privileged, that God should help save them and equip them, that whatever they have spent, they should have it in 100-fold in Jesus' name.
We are happy to receive them because so many people who have health challenges cannot afford this, the treatment of these challenges.
The kidnapped expatriate working on the Trans-Calabari Road has been released. This was disclosed by the chairman of Akokotori Local Government Area, Roland Sekibo, after a security meeting at Degema on Monday. He said the meeting proposed solutions to the insecurity on the road that will be implemented soon.
This collaboration, this energy is yielding fruits because as we speak to you, by the grace of God, the expertise that was kidnapped has been released because of the pressures that are coming from this collaboration. In every problem, the solution is the nature of the problem. So we looked at it, there are a lot of things that causes the insecurity, like even the road. Like last time we talked about the deplorable state of the road, we have looked at it. Also have looked at the inadequate manpower in terms of the conventional security agencies. So everything has been holistically looked at and we have coming up with a solution. By the grace of God, these solutions will be made public sooner than later.
Chairman of Degema Local Government Area, Michael Williams, Chidi Lord of Emoha, and Onengiofuri George of Asaritor Local Government Areas were at the meeting. Moving on, Mercy Blankson, widow of late Joe Blankson, who rescued 13 persons in a boat mishap on the Abonima Bakana waterway in 2018, says life has been hard on her and her immediate family 3 years after the incident. Mrs. Blankson spoke to Nigerian Info days after President Muhammadu Buhari conferred a posthumous award on her husband.
You know what it's like now, the economy and stuff, school fees and upkeep, medical bills, accommodation, and it's just God that's been seeing me through. But lately, there's this anonymous helper that God sent my way that paid my kids' school fees for 3 terms. So that was like a relief, but it's still tough. At times when my kids would be crying for something, I won't be able to give them what they want. And At times they'll even be down. I'll just do self-medication for them and even giving them the quality education they deserve. I just try to do whatever I